you doing? This is Life and Issue with Pastor Kola. I'm sure if you have been following so many of our episodes, you will have learned so much about marriage, about relationship, about business, about life, about how you need to plan for your life. But today, I want to talk to you about Master Planner Part 2. Master Planner Part 2. I read from the book of Isaiah chapter 49, verse 16, which talks about God has already engraved you in the palm of his hand, and your word, your thoughts are always with him. This is what I described in the first episode. I say our hand has a map, and for everyone has a different maps in their hand. And everyone who have that, they know that it is important that the map is actually talking about you specifically. It is not that the map in my hand is the same with your own. No, it's not. Just everything are just different about everybody. That's the map in our hand, and Isaiah 49 verse 16 is talking about. But my focus in this part 2, in this episode 2 on the Master Planner, is that if you have to go on a long journey, how do you prepare? If you have to go on a long journey, how do you prepare? If you have to travel to another city from where you are, how do you prepare? One, maybe you go, if you have to stay for 1 week, if you have to stay for 2 weeks, that will determine your load. So if you have to stay for 1 week, you're going to go with some clothes, you're going to go with some shoe, you're going to go with some maybe toothpaste, toothbrush, and some other things, maybe your body cream. You want to make sure that you plan yourself very well, that you will not be stranded where you're going. How well do you plan when you're going to go far? Are you planning to go far in life? Are you planning to go far in your career? If you plan to go far in your career, how well are you planning to go? Are you planning in that your career? What are the professional knowledge, professional education, professional skills that you need to get in that career that you have chosen if you plan to go far in that career? So if you plan to go far in that career, there are so many things you need to put into consideration. Your foundation have to be solid. You need to put things properly so that at the end of the day, you won't get along the way and get tired of the journey, or you are unable to cope with the tax and the responsibility of that journey. So how far do you plan to go? So if you choose to be a pastor, how far do you plan to go? Do you want to do it for the rest of your life? Then plan to get what it takes to fulfill that journey for the rest of your life. Plan for it. You want to be a medical doctor for the rest of your life? Plan for what it takes for you to do that effectively, resourcefully for the rest of your life. All you need to do is to find out what are the things I need to learn, what are the things I need to know, how do I go about learning them. And don't think about the money you are going to spend on them. Don't think about it. This is what I mean. I should not think about it. Don't say this is too expensive. I can't do it. It should be expensive because the journey is far. The journey is not what you're going to embark on and say, oh, I'm not doing this again. So if you are clear about where you want to go, you just go ahead, put in all your best, and make sure that you get the very best, because you know that's going to last you for the next 30 years. It's going to last you for the next 50 years. Wow. It's going to last you for the next 60 years. Some of us are not going to retire from what we are doing because it's not a job where you retire. It's your life. Since it's your life, how well are you planning to live to the fullness of that your life? I want you to answer that question under the comment below. How well have you planned to get to where you're going? This way I'm going to be wrapping up this episode 2 today, and I'm sure you'll pick 1 or 2 lessons. This is Life and Issue with Pastor Kola. God bless you.